Is there Golden Knight NATO magic available for Morten? Can he make that happen? Archer Queen goes to her ability, and now Drill does create some
Queen's
pressure.
on!
Oh,
Mohammed
my
Light
word!
is our 2022 World Champion!
Save me the time and the trouble. Just leave me trapped in the maze. I'll live and die in this bubble, but I'll never give in to your torturous way. I cower when you're near. It's torture.
What did you think about the venue?
Actually, we liked the venue since like all of the supporters were there and really supporting me. It was really loud. Even I was like playing in game with my headphones on, so I really appreciate any support of you guys. Just felt like the venue was one of the greatest we ever had for World Finals, and I'm really proud of Supercell that they also made that happen for us.
What were your expectations and thoughts that you had before playing, before anything?
I mean, I knew I had like an advantage with like playing on stage, but I need to be honest, I didn't expect even like going close to the final. Also got a really good bracket, to be fair. Like after Mo dropped early on, felt like all the games I was playing were like a 50-50 games and was like actually winning them. So I was really happy and surprised, since I felt like this year I wasn't like one of the top 3 players in the world. So I felt like maybe I was a bit overperforming, but yeah, for sure I'm really happy to be in the final.
Drill on the defense, that is the power of the drill. You can use it for offense, you can use it.
Gaming against Mugi was for sure like really insane. Like I honestly have like a really good record against Mugi, so I was like pretty confident. I always like already know he doesn't really like to play against me, but it was for sure awesome, so close and really like clutch game. But yeah, Mugi is for sure skill-wise one of the best in the world, and yeah, he's also a really nice guy. So it was a pleasure to play against him. I really respect him.
Log does enough. He needs guards. There's the Mighty Miner. Mighty Miner changes it up. And there's the rocket. There's the rocket. Task. The Queen. Oh, the Queen almost got the shot. Let's go. Fucking long. Back in 2018, one on TSM, the other on SK, but they've remained friends ever since. They even had lunch together today. But at the end of this best of 3, only one will stand and be in our top 3. Please welcome Morten and Air Surfer!
Against Airserver is actually like, he's a really good friend, so for sure it really is annoying for me to dropping or like kick him out of the winner bracket, but I have a really good record against him, so that makes me like, I was really confident about that, and also my deck choices at this specific game were like really good, so like after seeing the matchups I knew there's not really a way I can lose this game against him.
Do you see the poison plus the snowball? Morten will not lock onto the crown tower. Morten will take a 2-0, our second 2-0 of the day already.
And the Goblin gets on the tower!
The log misses.
It's not going to do it. Morten with the
fireball.
Morten wins
It's
game
enough.
number one.
It's
Morten
enough.
wins game number one.
So the first game was like a really, really good matchup for me. He played actually, I think, like better than me. But in the second game, I did a really good choice, and I just like a really good matchup, and was like controlling the game early on. Like goal me didn't really expect, and like I was just like playing defensive since I know like double XM of the advantage. And then I built like one huge golden push, and I just absolutely destroyed him. He couldn't really do anything with like, since the Golden Knight NATO just like absolutely destroyed everything on defense.
We're gonna go down here. NATO pulls all that together. Golden Knight dash on tower. Cannon cart is free and clear. Tower down, and there you go. Morten is going to our championship match.
Tell me about your first chance versus Mo.
Yeah, in the first best of three, I actually like got a really like epic golem, and he had like a really good counter against me. So I lost the first game. The second one was like kind of opposite, like I had a really good counter, so he couldn't really do anything. The last game for me, it was like the decision between like having Valkyrie or Giant Skeleton in my Mortar deck. It was like a 50-50 decision, since I knew like the Valkyrie would have been better against like Skelly King decks, but I feel like Giant Skelly is like overall more solid. I was against Hawkrider and so on, so it was like a 50-50 pick, and I decided for G Skelly. Also like one bad G Skelly this game, but I think with Valkyrie would have won, so that's kind of annoying that the decision in this game was like wrong for me.
Grand finals, Poison is in, Miners on tower, Momo takes set number one. Could you ask for anything else?
Oh my word! And it's just the.
In the second game, like in best of three, I could have won, or like maybe I should have won the first game.
19 seconds left, 13:26 to 13:14. Right now, Poison trying to make that gap here, but Graveyard in. Is Mother Witch available? She is way in the back.
Look at that
Golden Knight
dash!
for a big
Look at
time
the dash! That
Here's
is
Golden Knight
massive!
dash. Freezes in. 5 seconds left. Can the
Pretty bad cycle sometimes, where I had to cycle like my Mother Witch into the Baby Dragon, which you don't really want to do since you want to save it for the graveyard. But the first game, yeah, was really close, but I knew like at the end, like I was struggling since I had to get a poison offense, since the graveyard freeze I couldn't really defend. And the second game, yeah, I thought the matchup was okay, but he was like playing it absolutely like in perfection, so it's fine. Like he played pretty well, and he deserved this win overall, like if you consider like the whole year.
Is there Golden Knight NATO magic available for Morten? Can he make that happen? Archer Queen goes to her ability, and now Drill does create
Archer
some
Queen's
pressure.
on!
Oh,
Mohammed Light
word!
is our 2022 World Champion!
The Prince of Egypt, now officially the Pharaoh!
Yeah, for sure, like Mo was like this year the dominant player. Also was like last year already like really dominant, but this year was like even more like winning like all the gold ticket events. So he really like grinded this year. So I'm like actually I'm also like happy for him that he won this year, and he really deserved this one.
Giant skeleton, never put a giant skeleton to the ball. I really thought this was different.
So like for the rest of the year, I'm like really focused on like content creation. Let's see what like tournaments they're gonna do, since like World Finals are now in September. So I still think they're gonna plan to do something this year, but like focusing like on planning on doing content creation, maybe do vacation, and next year let's see how the format will change, like going to Worlds like for the 5th time again in a row, I guess, as I normally do. Yeah, I really appreciate any support of you guys. It was like absolutely incredible. The viewership was insane. The you guys in the stadium were absolutely crazy. Like also in front of like what was absolutely mind blowing. I think I'd never so much support. So I really appreciate anyone for supporting me, and I also hope you're going to support me next year. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys.